Welcome, wrestling fans. This is a brand new edition of Wrestling Junkies. I'm Jason Inc. alongside Smoke Dog, and we're going to recap WWE Bragging Rights pay-per-view from this past weekend. And boy, let me tell you what, this pay-per-view sucked. It sucked. The booking on here is horrible. I'm just going to get right into it here. The start of the show starts off with doing a promo of the Kane versus Undertaker Barrett live match. It gets interrupted by Vicky Guerrero. She comes out doing her little excuse me thing, and that just really gets on my nerves. Really gives me a headache. Oh, but yeah. She comes out there with Dolph Ziggler, and then it's going to be Dolph Ziggler versus Daniel Bryan, champion versus champion. Excellent match. Probably one of the best matches of the card. It's not the best match on the card. But Daniel Bryan wins with the label lock, gets the submission victory. Like I said, probably the best match on the card. But we're going to get on here to the next match, which is an impromptu match. Oh, yeah. We have two impromptu matches on tonight's card. Yeah. Booking horrible. Can't say nothing but horrible. Right. But it's Drew McIntyre and Dash and Cody Rhodes come out there, and they out there crying, complaining because they don't get no work. They ain't had no matches, and well, that just didn't sit well with the Raw General Manager, Smoke Dog, because he beeps in and gives them a match. Oh, yeah. Puts them in a tag team title match. And who would have thunk it? The opponents are none other than David Otunga and John Cena of the Nexus. Super John. I mean, who do you think's going to win this match? I mean, come on. That's a no-brainer. But John Cena and David Otunga pick up the victory. John Cena hits the STFU on Dash and Cody Rhodes, gets the submission. New Tag Team Champions. After the match, Otunga celebrating with both titles. That just didn't sit well with Super John Cena. Hits the AA on Otunga, gets both belts, and walks up the ramp. Oh, yeah. That just didn't have to sit well with Wade Barrett. Oh, no. But we'll see what happens later on with that. Then we got another impromptu match. Goldust versus Ted Dibiase Jr. Yeah. And this storyline's been going on. They've been fighting because Goldust wants the $1 million belt. Yeah. He stole the $1 million belt. Let's see if Ted DiBiase Jr. gets it back. The lovely ladies they both got, Maurice and Arscalana, they catfighting through the whole match, and that distracts Goldust. I mean, it would distract me. It would distract anyone. Two blondes fighting. I mean, who wouldn't that distract? Who wouldn't like to have front row seat in that one? I know, right? But Goldust gets distracted, and that allows Ted DiBiase Jr. to pick up the victory. But sad to say, he did not get control of his $1 million belt back because Arscalana was seducing Ted DiBiase, seducing him almost to the point where they was kissing. That distracted him, and that let Goldust beat him up, and Goldust still has control of the $1 million belt. That's right. We have to see how far this goes. Just keep tuning in here on Wrestling Junkies. We give you live updates on that. And on to the next match, the WWE Divas match. Play Cool versus Natalya. So-so match, but Natalya came up a little short on this one. What's surprising me, because I was hoping she would pull it off and win. As a matter of fact, I had her to win. I know, me too, but didn't happen. Fell a little short. Too much Lay Cool. Too much interference that allowed Layla to pick up the victory for Lay Cool. Still, WWE Divas champion, Lay Cool. Yeah. On to the next match. This is the Kane versus Undertaker. What's surprising? Buried Alive match for the World Heavyweight title. I figured this match is just a world title, and it's a Buried Alive match. And it's the Undertaker. It would be the last on the card. Main event, but it's not. This match is come before the Team Raw versus Team SmackDown match, and for the Wade Barrett versus Randy Orton title. I mean, come on now. Yeah. But anyway, we're just gonna get into it. pretty good action for this match. Seen better buried alive matches, but they trade blows, and Kane and Undertaker were fighting. Undertaker was getting the best of Kane there at the end. He was getting ready to put him in that casket, or excuse me, not casket, put him in the ground,
yep.
Bury him alive. But Nexus comes out there, all of Nexus, even John Cena. I mean,
Super John.
I have no idea what business they have in this match, but I guess Kane, I guess he probably made a deal with the Wade Barrett somehow. We have to wait and see how that turns out. But Undertaker gets buried alive, and at the end of the match, the dong hits, the music hits, and there's a lightning bolt flashing down on a tombstone that has a spotlight on there of Undertaker's symbol. Kind of corny.
Yep.
Just sucked, pretty much. So I can't believe the Undertaker has lost 3 pay-per-view matches in a row.
You know,
and to the same person at that.
So, well, the night before, you know, he was at the UFC. He might have partied too much with all the UFC guys, and
I don't know.
Chemical, that's a party in itself.
But Undertaker never loses this much.
Well, he never part too hard.
Might be something else going on here. Just tune in and find out what happens. We're going to get on in here to the Team SmackDown versus Team Raw match, and I ain't going to say much on this. It's just that Team SmackDown picks up the win for the 2nd year in a row. Yeah. And only thing I like about this is the way it ended, because Big Show is Team SmackDown's captain. He should have been there at the end to pick up the victory, but he got eliminated somehow. The last 2 SmackDown survivors were Edge and Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio got sent back earlier in the match to some injury, but he come back. But that didn't really matter because Edge pinned Miz.
Yep.
And Team SmackDown beat Team Raw 2 years in a row. And I thought Raw was supposed to be the A team.
The A team.
You got anything to add to that match there, Smoke Dog?
You know, for 2 weeks now, SmackDown has been beating Raw in every event. You figure Raw would have picked up and won the Bragging Rights match, but nope.
Well, congratulations to Team SmackDown.
Does that mean that SmackDown's a better show? Should that move to Monday nights and Raw should move to Friday nights?
No. But we're going to get on here to the main event here. Wade Barrett versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. Before the match started, Wade Barrett says if John Cena didn't, if Wade Barrett didn't win the match, he was going to fire John Cena. But we all know how that's turned out. John Cena going to get fired. He's too popular with the kids and merchandise. Makes Vince way too much money. But I'll tell you how this match went. Wade Barrett wins the match, but did not win the WWE Championship because John Cena interferes. He hits Wade Barrett with the attitude adjustment, and that lets Wade Barrett win the match because of disqualification. And but he did not win the WWE Championship. John Cena comes in, hits the attitude adjustment on Wade Barrett, which gets Randy Orton disqualified. So Wade Barrett picks up the victory, but not the WWE Championship. And after the match, Randy Orton he didn't care. He was arcade John Cena, arcade Wade Barrett for all the troubles. So Randy Orton still got the belt, but I figured they'll probably have another match somewhere down the line between Wade Barrett and Randy Orton. But that concludes the recap for Bragging Rights. It just horrible booking. Show this up. Any final comments you want to add about anything there, Smoke Dog?
I know the last couple weeks we've been advertising a show in Salisbury, North Carolina, Nightmare in Salisbury by CWA. That event has been canceled. We do not know why, but it has been rescheduled for November 27th, I believe. So until we get more news, the show will not be on. So take kids trick-or-treating.
Check out Amanda's videos and on her YouTube channel, Amanda Videos, and also check on Wrestling Junkies YouTube channel. And also go to our website, wrestlingjunkies.yellowsock.com. We'll have all that information at the bottom of the screen. And well, that includes this week of Wrestling Junkies. You ain't got to go home, you ain't got to go to bed, but we get all out of here.